Good Wednesday morning, everyone. My name is Josiah Pike, and these are your Fastcast digital headlines for March 4th. Now, this morning's top headline: a jury is deciding whether an Anchorage man is guilty of killing another man over a $550 drug debt. Closing arguments wrapped up Tuesday, ending a month-long trial. Elijah Ramirez, now 30, faces charges of first and second-degree murder as well as kidnapping in the death of 48-year-old Oscar Garcia. Garcia was found dead in a vehicle on Merrill Drive in November of 2019. Prosecutors say Garcia was shot multiple times from the backseat of a red Kia Soul after an argument over an unpaid drug debt.
That if you're one of the two guys in the back seat of that Kia Soul when Oscar Garcia is shot from behind with two different guns under the law of accomplice liability, you are guilty of murder, whether you were the principal or the accomplice.
And he told you about that. He agreed with me that when you are a federal 5K'er, you've got to have important details. So you should definitely look at his testimony with distrust.
Jurors will continue deliberations in the Ramirez case this morning. New details on the death of the newest deckhand on Deadliest Catch have been released to the public. In a statement to the press, the Coast Guard says that they were alerted to a crew member falling overboard on the Aleutian Lady on February 25th. The Coast Guard says Meadows' body was taken to Dutch Harbor, roughly 170 miles from where he died. It was there the body was identified as the 25-year-old deckhand from Washington.
It never mattered what anybody had to say about him, good or bad. He wasn't out there to make friends. He wasn't out there to click with people. He was just out there to work and to do what he loved.
Meadows was filming his first season of Deadliest Catch at the time of the incident. And finally, Governor Dunleavy addressed the Fairbanks Chamber, speaking on the Iran conflict and how it has driven up oil prices. Good for Alaska's budget, he says, but bad for families. He also says leaving the state in better shape may require policy changes, including a possible state sales tax. And he's focused on the LNG pipeline, calling it key to the interior's future, possibly bringing data centers and international investment.
This gas line project that we're working on is going to be huge for Fairbanks, the interior, the entire state. It's going to change the paradigm for decades to come. It's going to produce cheap electricity, cheap heating, gas for businesses, gas for schools, gas for hospitals, you name it, and it will attract businesses up here. So gas is going to be key to the future.
The governor is staying in Fairbanks to speak with the Environmental Protection Agency later today. They are expected to talk about things like managing permafrost and haul trucking. Updates on these stories and more can be found on our website, alaskasnewssource.com. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday morning, and have a great rest of your day.